Let me just introduce you to Scott Bennett from
Hello,
Denver,
Scott.
Colorado.
How are you?
And
Nice to see you.
Martin Vessel from England.
Martin,
And
pleasure. Good to see you.
John Burden.
John, how do you do?
Nice to meet you.
So we've got two Yanks and a Brit.
Yeah, this is USF1. You know, we've got a lot of different people from different parts of the world. And
Tell me, John, how does an American get mixed up in an American Formula One team?
It's just a passion for motorsports. I mean, I've been involved in motorsports for a few years, and was fortunate enough to have met some of the key members here in a previous life, and got brought on board, and I couldn't be happier about it.
I know that Peter and Ken were absolutely inundated with resumes from people who either had credentials, perhaps had no credentials at all, but just wanted to be involved in Formula One. Has that always been a dream of yours?
Yes, Formula One and MotoGP would be the pinnacle in motorsports, at least for me. I raced motorcycles for a long time, so I have a deep passion for that as well.
And where'd you do your training?
Engineering training in California. I went to school in a couple of schools, UC San Diego and San Francisco State.
All right, kids, so you see, you do have to go to school if you want to join a Formula One team.
And speaking of
Thanks
school,
very
Bob,
much, John.
Scott Bennett went to Loughborough in England. Poor guy. No,
Really?
sorry, I shouldn't say that.
An American in an English school? Did they laugh at your accent?
No, well, maybe they did, but not in front of me. Yeah, so that was kind of an ill-fated attempt to get into Formula One, and it didn't work. I got the stack of rejection letters to prove it.
So how did it eventually work out for you?
Well, I started working with Ken, doing IndyCar stuff 15 years ago, 14 years ago. So I've been working with him on and off since then, and finally got it put together. So,
And what's it going to mean to you when that car rolls out for the first time?
you know, it's interesting. I'd kind of given up on Formula One for, well, since last 10 years or so. So I guess, I don't know, dream come true.
Well, I hope we all get the opportunity to share that moment with you. Thanks very much.
Bob, you can
Good
see
luck.
his heart's in the right place. Lovely shot there of Jimmy and Colin Chapman and the Lotus 49.
Absolutely.
Steve Match has already given Eric Warren a hard time. We'll let you come and do the same thing, Bob. But I don't know if you met Bob Varsha before. Have you?
No, I don't think we have, Eric. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
You
Yeah,
can tell he's not from England either.
Yes, exactly.
Accent, but,
Well, I'm asking everybody else how they got involved in USF1, so what's your story?
Well, I met Ken and Peter in Mooresville at JRI, which is Jeff Ryan's damper company. Just saw him in the lobby and been in NASCAR as a technical director for a long time, and knew of Ken and just got to talking about what they were developing with USF1 and really wanted to be a part of it. I mean, I've been a big fan of F1 and worked a little bit with McLaren when I was at a former NASCAR team, and I've had a passion to be in it, and this opportunity I couldn't really turn down.
I think to a smart aleck, the idea of a NASCAR aerodynamicist is a bit of an oxymoron, but tell me how you trained.
Well, actually, I'd worked for NASA Langley, did all my graduate work at North Carolina State University, so did a lot of basic CFD, fundamental fluid physics, got my doctorate in that, and so it was kind of unusual, got into racing after that, and so really spent the last 10, 12 years in wind tunnels and at the racetrack, and so being able to use CFD and the experience that I've had in the past is kind of a unique combination. I think that'll play out well, I hope.
And when Ken and Peter explained to you that this race car was going to be designed entirely with CFD, without the wind tunnel, did that give you any pause at all?
No, I mean, coming from an aerospace world, aircraft are designed in CFD before they're ever flown for the past 15, 20 years. So the technology really is, from aerospace, is really getting into motorsports, you know, much later. So, I mean, I was doing CFD in the early 80s and seeing a lot of development with CFD, and I was quite confident that it was possible.
Well, thanks very much for your time. Good luck, and go Wolfpack.
Great. Nice to meet you.